Brimley, you do not understand. The code of the ancients is the collected wisdom of our people. With overwhelming sadness, it was lost when Dakuna fell. Without it, we lack the guidance we need. With certainty, we need the wisdom of our ancestors in these trying times.
Well, I have never been one to turn down an Elcor. I'm glad I finally get to speak to an Elcor. We don't speak to Elcors enough in this game. When I found out I was coming back to the Presidium, I thought it was going to be like ME1, Elcor diplomats everywhere. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, definitely we'll help an Elcor as much as we can. Are you going to go in there? You going to go in Purgatory there, buddy? Throw some, make some massive shapes with those massive arms. God, I bet you can do a fantastic robot.
How's the head?
Good. Concussion's almost gone.
Good. When I heard you were injured.
It was stupid. I should have ducked when that wall came down. Something good has come out of all this, though. Got new equipment. Sent me a set of Vortex armor. Man, summoning supply sure messed that one up.
Oh, I've heard those are pretty good.
It's great. I'd only be safer inside a tank. It's why Vortex gear costs more than I make in a year.
Oh, well. The world works in mysterious ways, I guess. I was about to say, I was wondering if those guys were still going to be here. After the attack on the Citadel, you thought the soldiers might have been moved out somewhere else. Including these two as well.
No, the problem is that our people are terrible at making war. The librarian Asha had sacred texts on the ways of the Huntress, the defining works on the art of battle. But the Nimbus cluster has already fallen, and our people are here dancing instead of fighting.
Yeah, Purgatory, pretty not the best place to make a phone call there. We have nothing new to say to Arya, or at least not yet anyway. Jack, what brings you to Purgatory?
This sucks.
What have you got there?
Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing.
How are they holding up?
They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
I don't know, dark, dingy, quite loud. This seems just like your kind of place. Reminds me of back on the Normandy.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you.
Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine.
Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on.
Yeah. Maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard.
Come on.
What?
The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave.
Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Yeah, this place is so clean it squeaks. Anyhow, thanks for the drink. But why'd you drag me out here?
You, still got that merchant freighter?
Yeah,
Looking for work?
might as well. What you got?
Oh, private conversation, I see. Yep, everyone knows Shepard can't dance, but incidentally, looks like Jack had no problem busting down. Kelly Chambers, add that to the list of things that we're not going to talk about. Again, people are still waiting for drinks here, love. Oh, speaking of, Cortez. Fancy a brewski?
Shepard, you made it. Come have a drink with me.
You're looking happy?
You had it right. Yesterday can't change. Tomorrow, we might all be dead. Today is what matters. I'm not wasting it.
I wouldn't have thought a club would be to your tastes.
You don't have to get all hot and bothered to appreciate graceful dancing. There's an energy here. There's light. And some of the eye candy in the crowd isn't too shabby either.
Well, Cortez, you know... Nah, I'm afraid I've got my eyes on something with a little more in the chest department.
The eye candy on the stage is fine by me.
Good. I sure don't need you as competition. Here.
To you, Steve.
And to you, Shepard. A good friend when I needed one most. Thank you. For everything.
Hey, you're more than welcome. Plus, you helped me get all those pilots for the war assets, so glad I could help.
I'll see you back on the Normandy.
No, I see you're having a fun time already. Now, let's have a little bit of a fun time ourselves. Barkeep, give me a brew. No? There we go. Oh, should we make Shepard get his drink on? Now there is a question for the ages. Unfortunately, they don't sell that they don't sell that Vorcha drink, that special Vorcha drink they had on Omega or on Ilium even. But if you do keep drinking, eventually Shepard passes out and wakes up in an elevator. It's quite funny if you fancy watching it, but I think Shepard's a bit busy. We've got other stuff to be doing.
I'm curious, what material is your face made from?
The surface is a flexible biomimetic nanomaterial over a metallic skull. The skin uses shear thickening technology to help protect the central processing unit in the head. If the skin is struck or shot, it solidifies to absorb the impact. It also is capable of limited self-healing.
And what about the hair?
It is of similar construction. For defense, I have set it to cohere into a solid piece. However, for infiltration purposes, it can be parted into individual strands. If it has recently been exposed to water, I generally can't do a thing with it.
Edie, you're coming more and more like a human as the days go by.
If I'm not needed to answer an inquiry, I would like some time alone.
I think on a stage full of people dancing isn't the best place for time alone there, Edie. Hey, turns out the Solarian dances like Shepard. Yeah, bust some moves. And one more time for the road, I can't help myself. Yes, go on, Shepard. And why is that one guy checking me out in the background? Cortez, I think you've got a party boy over here. Sorry, was I dancing with your girl? I can only apologise. Anyway, that's enough of oh god, that's enough of messing around up on the stage. This place was just recently attacked, and we do have a war to fight. So, suppose we better get moving on first. Oh no.
Look at this. All it took was a Cerberus attack on the Citadel to get folks around here to pay attention to the war.
How is this any different from normal?
Can't you see the desperation? This isn't happy dancing. This is forget my problems dancing. Look at the arms. If a guy waves his arms like that, he's worrying about a lot more than looking stupid on the dance floor.
That's surprisingly observant.
I've had time to watch a lot of dancing from the sidelines. Speaking of which...
Dancing?
Watching from the sidelines. What do you think about me and Edie?
Do you know what, Joker? Do whatever you like. Whatever makes you happy, buddy. You've been with me from the very start, and you've only been in that chair flying the ship the whole time. It's about time you get some happiness yourself.
Why not?
Because I could break a bone just from some light over-the-clothes action?
That's always a risk. But then so are the Reapers.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on dating Harbinger.
You know what I mean. If we all ended up dead this time tomorrow, what would you regret?
Getting a shattered pelvis. And a broken heart. Such a stupid idea.
No, a stupid idea would be if you actually dated Harbinger. Can you imagine that? Joker comes out of the bathroom, sees Harbinger laying on his bed, assuming direct control of Joker's pants.
If you could be out there right now on the dance floor, would you be waving your arms?
Yeah.
Sounds like you've got bigger things to worry about than looking stupid.
Yeah, guess I do. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Alright, go and have a good time, Joker. Don't worry about looking stupid. But at the same time, don't actually go and break your bones, because I still need you to fly the Normandy there.
Haven't broken anything yet. That's a start.
Yeah, that's a start. Just let's make sure it isn't the end as well. But anyway, let's leave Purgatory. We've had enough fun dancing our sorrows away. I think it's about time we make our way back to the Normandy. Oh dear, because there is everything that's been done here on the Citadel, but I'm pretty certain there are plenty of other things.
Sector status recognized. Please select 1 moment, please.
Plenty of other things that we need to get done before we are anywhere near to attacking the Reapers and taking back Earth. So let's make our way back to the Normandy.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
Have you discovered a way to run FTL spaceships without an EZO core, Private Talavi?
No, ma'am.
Then consider this a serious assignment. Intel's expecting a Cerberus raid.
Cerberus? Cerberus?
They're a problem?
I thought we were fighting Reapers, ma'am.
Give it a week. You could be.
Give it a week, I'm going to be fighting this thing. I swear to God, mate, a shepherd punch is heading your way. I swear to you. You only ever want to use this terminal when I'm here, and then when I'm over there, you want to use that terminal. Excuse me, officers, I believe this keeper might be indoctrinated. I suggest you shoot it in the face right now. Just, no, Spectral Authority, it's alright, just go ahead and do it. Anyway, we are done here. Let's be moving out.
Cade. Hey, I wondered where you went. What's up?
I'm trying to wrap my head around what just happened.
You sound angry.
No, just not used to staring down the gun of someone I've worked with so closely. How it all went down, it's got me... I don't know.
Okay. Talk to me. Let's have it.
If I hadn't backed down first, I feel like you would have taken me out.
Hey, I did it to Odina. And then I nearly did leave you on Vermeer that one time. But, Caden, you have a habit of overthinking things too much. It's both a good point to you and it's also a negative.
I trusted you and I knew you'd come around. That's all that matters. Main thing is we stopped the coup and Cerberus is off the Citadel.
Yeah, but sometimes the way a thing goes down does matter, Shepard. Later when you have to live with yourself. Knowing that you acted with integrity. And it matters.
You're talking about Adina. He gave me no choice, so I took the shot. Any soldier would have done the same. Including you.
Okay. Look, Shepard, there's another reason I'm here. Hackett offered me a position, but I'd turn it down in a second if there was a chance to join you in the Normandy again.
Well, as long as you don't get your face caved in by any sex bots again, welcome aboard. Oh, speaking of, by the way, don't go speaking to Edie before we've had a chance to talk. Just saying.
Couldn't imagine meeting the Reapers without you.
Thank you, Commander. And Shepard, I need you to know that I'll never doubt you again. I get you back.
Good to know. Welcome aboard, Major.
Aye, aye, sir.
Well, it's good to know that one of our squad can finally come back and join us again. It seems that everyone we meet from the past games is too busy or preoccupied doing something else. It's good to have one of the old squad back again.
Shepard, I got Anderson patched in. I was just getting him up to speed. Udina? That SOB was always power-hungry. But this?
He wasn't in charge. Cerberus was just using him to take control of the Citadel.
What the hell for?
I don't know. Not yet.
Could have been a lot worse. Shepard stopped the assassination attempt on Counselor Valorn. Kai Lang.
What?
Your assassin. I'll have Hackett send you my reports on him.
I take it you two have met.
Kaylee Sanders and I had our share of run-ins with him. I shot him in both legs once. Thought that might be the end of him. But it should have begun on Omega, even stronger.
Elusive Man patch him up?
That'd be my guess. Given what they were able to do with you and Grayson. It's a safe bet Lang's even more dangerous now.
Why is it everyone we come across has, what's his name? Anderson has already met before. Saren, he knew about him. Kai Lang, he's had some sort of run-in with him. It's just... seriously, all we do is mop up Anderson's messes, I swear.
I'll take whatever advantage I can get against these bastards.
Their attempts may have had at least one unintended side effect. I received word from the Asari counselor. They're requesting an update on the Crucible. Lang has them scared. Enough to send help? Yes, the Asari and Solarians are both throwing in their support now.
How's your progress on the Crucible?
Good. Our estimates suggest we've completed nearly 50% of the known work.
So quickly?
Once decoded, the schematics are designed in such a way that allows our scientists to easily translate the information. It's not Prothean specific. Are we any closer to understanding how to use it? That's still open for debate. Utilized in the right fashion, our scientists are convinced it can generate enough energy to destroy the Reapers. The question is, how will it dispense the energy, and in what form? You mean, how do you stop it from wiping us all out? Exactly. We think the catalyst is the key to determining how to focus its energy, how to direct its energy at the Reapers alone.
I'm working on that.
You'll find the answers, Shepard. I'll send you an update on the schematics. And in the meantime, we'll keep building. And we'll keep fighting. Make sure there's an Earth left to come back to.
You've always trusted me. I won't let you down.
We're still in this. The gods of war haven't given up on us yet. Good luck, both of you. Anderson out. Commander, the Turian fleet is stretched thin. We need more support ships. And the Quarians are willing to talk.
Understood, sir. I'll look into it.
Be careful. We've got reports of instability along the Geth border. Hack it out.
Shepard, do you have a moment? A contact within Asari High Command was insistent I pass on a distress signal to you.
Something they can't handle?
From what I can tell, they sent several commando squads to investigate. None of them returned. They didn't ask me directly, but I think High Command is hoping you might help.
What's your take on this?
That they wouldn't ask for help if it wasn't important. The colony's coordinates are on the galaxy map. I'll try to figure out what's going on.
Okie pokey, thanks for the update there, Liara, and thanks for the update, Hackett and Anderson. The Quarians, I was beginning to wonder what had happened to them. I was wondering how they were going to weigh into this whole thing. I mean, we've heard from Solarians, Asari, Krogan, Turian, hell, even the Volus Elcorpatarians have stuck their nose in, and we've even dealt with a couple of Hanar and a Drell. But I was wondering when the Quarians were going to pop up. From reports we read on earlier in the game, they, for all intents and purposes, have just completely disappeared. So, hell, it's about time we find out what's going on there. But that is something we'll have to leave for another day. As for now, I'm going to call this one quits. So I'll catch you guys later.